State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Butler, and it's Payton in at the three.
I mean, what's new? Steph, 3 more.
Brown outside. They grab their own miss. Count it. Good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Butler following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Curry on the wing. White covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, on the attack, Jimmy Butler playing with that edge.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, we'll have to settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Grizzlies. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, and we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. The coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Now, here is Holiday. White looking around. Pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, that dunk looks so easy.
Green with a screen on White. Curry against White. Curry passes to Payton. Takes it inside. And the layup falls.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And here's Tatum for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Curry, that's good.
Curry's jumper just so pure, he can go up from just about anywhere on the floor and knock him down.
Curry against Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And here's Porzingis. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to Butler. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Great D that time from Tatum.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Warriors leading by 5. On its way from Curry for 2. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Down low and stolen by Butler. And it's the Warriors on the break and stolen by White. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Payton attacking, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Green, and it's Payton in at the small forward. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough foul. Oh!
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
Jimmy Butler just seems to raise his game come playoff time, Brent. It is a thing of beauty.
It's pretty awesome to see that kind of confidence where a guy just lays in the weeds for a little while and then in the biggest moments comes in and stands out. So that's not always just about Jimmy Butler. It's about his team having that kind of confidence in how he performs in the biggest moments.
Here's Curry, following the basket by Derek White. Curry kicks to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with the block.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Shoots it. Podziemski grabs the board.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Now here's White. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Curry against Holiday. Offensive rebound, Butler. Some solid defense from Brown.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now Curry, following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Payton with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Here's Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Second chance shot. Butler missing again. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 13. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc. Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Porzingis finds Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And good that time.
And Jimmy Butler is in the zone, and he keeps finding shots.
Tatum gets it inside.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Curry passes to Butler. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Tatum. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Porzingis with a screen on Payton. Brown wide open. He fires. And the lead is down inside single digits. Brown's got 5 now.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Curry to the rim. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Curry kicks to Butler. Outside Curry. Pass to Butler. Second shot opportunity. Boston grabs the miss. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And there's the frame being put to use by Tatum. He knows he's dangerous down low.
Butler sets a screen for Curry. Shoots the 3. Butler, no good. From deep three-point territory. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Warriors on top. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
I really like how he's playing so far, Shaq. I mean, he's being selective in his approach. Kind of the opposite of you, big fella.
And now, not a bad. And that's all for us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Shireman in a 2-guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Terrific effort on the glass. Love seeing Kuminga throwing his weight around.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Pass to Pritchard. Picked by Horford. Here's Shireman. Now Horford. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Knocked it down there. As his career has gone on, Al Horford has added more and more to his outside game.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Healed right side. Now, here's Moody. Guarded closely. Fires the 3. Healed with the bucket. Heald's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, not a lot of options with the clock running down, but with Heald's quick release, no problem there.
And that one, good.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's Pritchard. Up and in on the layup. Pritchard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and can start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out left of the wing. Back to Moody. Here's Post. Hasn't made one yet. He gets that one.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area. It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be
good. Another from three.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And the three ball is good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
There's a screen. Kuminga goes in. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Horford. All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself into situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow. Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Spencer, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Pritchard. He's got 10. Shot to stop the run. And the shot no good, a bit short. Hield outside. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Moody. And the three off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. Payton against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Butler is screen on White. Here's Podziemski. On the wing, Green. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Launches it from deep. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday looking for an opening. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 13. Curry kicks to Green. Butler against Holiday. Oh, tough play by Butler.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Porzingis with a screen on Curry. Here's Holiday. Curry with the rebound.
Well, with him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And they get it back. Left side, Butler. Boston grabs the miss. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics trail by 15. Tatum with a screen on Curry. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
They kick it out to Green. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Curry way outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. There's Brown with the 3. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Payton driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Payton.
Very active at both ends. Payton just keeps coming.
Inside. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Brown. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, one of the better shooters we've seen over 7 feet as Porzingis able to knock down the distant shot.
Out to Payton from downtown. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Butler.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Butler is screen on White. Curry can't get it to go. 34 seconds left in the game. White dishes to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Brown the pass to Porzingis. It's tipped. Curry with the steal. Payton kicks to Curry. Over White. Curry shot is off. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. All right, DA, thanks again. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. Now here's Holiday. Inside, Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, and Porzingis is deceptively mobile at times, which makes him dangerous in pick and rolls.
Morant into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Jackson. After the basket by Boston.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. Basket's good.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
And so Moran will bring it up for the Grizzlies. For three. And again, Memphis no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. White finds Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Pass to Edey. The three. It's hauled in by White. The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Outside Tatum. White on the wing. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a three. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
Wells, that's good.
Well, this offense is so much better when Jackson moves the ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
And Allie, thanks.
Well, Jackson brings so much value with his ability to space the floor.
Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Now here's Morant. There's Jackson with the three, and the three-pointer goes. Jackson's
Approach from Jackson. Junior not hesitating for a second off the catch.
Outside, Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So it's Boston now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Porzingis with a screen on Bane. Here's Holiday, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
The 3 from Bane. Boston with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Holiday drives in. It doesn't go for him.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
To the paint. Brown with the steal. Holiday against Bane. Tatum, a screen on Bane. To the inside. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wells. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in Boston. And back to the start of the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Now here's Tatum. And Tatum finishes the drive.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Edey. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston leading by 4. Here's White. Ja Morant grabs the miss. And Memphis shooting the rock well at 46%. Jackson, pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5 on the clock. From deep. Holiday grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The 3 ball. They get it back. Porzingis. White for 3. This is another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wells, that's good.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
Now here's White. Brown downhill, softly drops in the floater. Brown's got 5 now.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. This is so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Holiday saw the opening and took full advantage.
It's stolen by Holiday. Porzingis with it. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Jackson against Brown. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Wells. Another shot. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes the 3. Counted from distance. He's got 11.
That's his third triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Tatum with a screen. 3-pointer. And Drew Holiday gets a 3. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And the response triple by Holiday. He's just so competitive.
There's Jackson with the 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Morant. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Morant. Here's Wells. Defended by Brown. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Boston leading by 5. Right side, Holiday. A minute 20 left in the second period. Brown can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Wells. Give him 8 to the wing, right side. Bane finds Morant. White with the steal. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Wells has got 11 points.
Well, that's his third 3-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
And it's Tatum missing. Morant against Holiday. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Outside, Brown. Over Edie. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, leading by a point. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Taking a look here now at Boston, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
What a job they did from 3-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Stan, you started as an assistant in the NBA back in 1995. Now, all of these years later, for a coach, what's been the biggest change, you think?
Well, I think the biggest change, Brian, has been that we don't practice as much. There's much less time spent on the court with your team. It's more done in terms of film and individual work, and not 5-on-5 type practice like it was back in 1995.
You mean to say we're
talking about practice. That's exactly right.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, small forward.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A line change here for Memphis. Fires from way outside. Rebound Boston.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Here's Huff. And again, it's Memphis missing. Celtics lead by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Horford. Pass to Shireman. This one for 3. Aldama grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 3. Kennard for 3. Buries it from 3. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Pritchard. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Stevens. Yep, that one's good.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Now here's Aldama. Still no points. Good work there as it goes.
And at 7 feet tall, Aldama can burn you inside. Even with the contact, he's tough to contain at times.
Pritchard, no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Aldama, the pass to Pippen. Three-pointer, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Memphis foul. Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Shireman. Here's Horford. Here's Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Uses the glass on the layup. Shireman's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And look at how well Aldama moves. Setting the screen, but then quickly moving into scoring position. Come on.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. The Celtics second.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance. Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
To the middle. Here's Huff. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Ja Morant.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
Here's Pritchard. Inside. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Aldama outside. There's the double team with Horford to the left side wing. Here's Stevens. Drains the triple. Stevens has gotten a second bucket on the night.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Launches it. Memphis with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pippen. Pass to Kennard. Here's Huff. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pippen. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Craig.
Yeah, you have to be so worried about Kennard's shot. That opens things up for others.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Pippen. From outside, off the mark.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Now here's Bane. Here's Wells. Sinks the tray. Wells has got 14 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his...
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off the transition play. Running the...
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Here's Jackson. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Left side, Brown. Pass to White. 3-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, yeah, White prefers a more head-on shot, but that doesn't mean he can't sink those corner threes, too.
To the paint. Outside for Moran. On the wing, Bane. It's stolen by Tatum. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's on Desmond Bane, and that one misses.
And when you talk about Jaylen Brown, you have to bring up his two-way ability.
Oh, Morant! Wow!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Now Holiday. Back to White. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Takes a 13-footer. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edey, defended by Porzingis. Jackson with a screen on Porzingis. Back to Jackson. Tatum with a steal. The kick out to White. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. White against Morant. Outside White. Tatum a screen on Morant. Here's Holiday. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you guard Holiday because he's skilled at finding ways to get to the line.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. Jackson with a screen on Porzingis. Bane finds Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Brown. KB, nice finish inside.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team, and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
Morant with it. Tatum's there. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Oh, goodness! Jason Tatum!
What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team. Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
There's 53 seconds left in the game. Brown looking around, down low.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
Out to the right wing. Jackson on the wing. Outside Morant. They get it again. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Tries again. Oh, offline.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure? And what a night he's having on the glass, putting in the work to help his team close out possession.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
And the starting group for
here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. The 3 from Bane. Pure from three-point range.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Outside Porzingis. Lets it fly. Memphis with a rebound.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Wells, defended by Brown. And there's the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Holiday, White for 3. Shot clock at 6. Brown finds Holiday. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Moran against Holiday. Outside Bane. Moran with a screen on White. Outside for Moran. Driving to the basket. Pass to Wells. Jackson outside. Here's Wells from the arc. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Wells has got 5.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Brown. Drops in the layup for 2.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Jackson left side. Back to Moran. Pass to Bane. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Now here's Bane. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Jackson. Shoots over White. Bane, no good.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
On the break. It's hauled in by White. Celtics trail by 6. Porzingis finds White. Outside Holiday. Tatum with a screen. To the paint. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's White. After the basket by Memphis. Holiday passes to Tatum. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Pass to Wells. Here's Bane. He's guarded by White. Bane against White. Over to the wing. Puts up a three. Tries to keep it alive. Wells misses. Holiday looking for an opening. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Jackson finds Bane. Back to Jackson. Clock at 6. He takes it in. Here's Edey. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Edey's gotten his first bucket of the night.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Morant. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Oh, got that one up quick. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Count it. Good.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Tatum. Launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Morant with a screen on Brown. Jackson on the wing. He's guarded by White. 11 feet out. Pass to Wells. Jackson outside. Here's Wells. White with the steal. And here's Brown for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Jackson, the pass to Wells. Yep, that one goes. Wells has got 7 points in the game. Celtics trail by 8. Now here's Tatum, coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
Pass to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half of basketball. They can't stop the run with that one.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
From deep, Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Oh, you better get out of Derek White's way.
Oh, show a little stuff on the dribble drive. Derek White brushes off the defender. Yes, sir.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Pass to Tatum. Second shot opportunity, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, over the years, Tatum has really mastered the art of drawing fouls.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or active.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Connects from downtown.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
White against Bain. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the free throw, no good.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Wells, the pass to Morant. Morant elevates at the rim.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Three-pointer Holiday. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back after this word.
Offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
You know, that being said,
taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule. Glad you could join us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Torrey Craig. He's out there with Al Horford. And it's Shireman in at the two-guard position.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Kennard outside. Fires for three. Lays out. Horford pulls it in. Celtics trail by 4. The three is up. And the Celtics another three.
Love how Al Horford shares the basketball. He does whatever he can to make his teammates better.
Huff, the pass to Aldama. Pass to Kennard. The shot's good. Kennard's got his first 2 points.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
Horford outside. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Horford. Horford gets it done inside.
Well, just tremendous work in the pick and roll. Al Horford outstanding as the roll man.
To the middle. Here's Aldama. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Aldama. Fires it from 18. Kicks it out to Kennard. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. You look at Kennard, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Craig. Horford passes to Craig. Fires from 14. That's short off the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Kennard on the wing. There's a screen. Back to Aldama. The three. Boston pulls it in. For the tie. Kennard with the rebound. Grizzlies lead by 3. Pass to Pippen. Right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Here's Stevens. No points so far. Kennard passes to Pippen. Three-pointer. And again it's Memphis missing. Celtics trail by 3. Craig inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Huff, the pass to Aldama. And 1:01 left in the third. Pippen, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Hauser can't get it to go. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Stevens. And the layup falls.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Again, the miss by Boston.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Craig against Kennard. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Hauser. Blocked! And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Brown. The kick to Tatum. The 3-ball. Tatum! Money from deep.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Jackson. No good on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Memphis ahead, up by 3. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Morant. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The drive by Payne. And the layup is good off the glass.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bane can still do damage inside.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. 14 feet away. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jackson against Tatum. Here's Edey. The shot won't fall. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
That's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
Here's Morant. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Brown. Outside Porzingis. Brown finds White. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum to tie it up. It's kept alive. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Jackson can't get it to go. Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Brown, a screen on Jackson. Pass to Holiday. Stolen by Bane. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And stolen by Brown. Here's White. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Jackson gets the bucket.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Holiday cleared away by Wells. Wells has got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, Bane. Pass to Wells. Jackson with a screen on Brown. From deep, Bane. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
He does not get the second one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Wells, that's good.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Tatum from long range. Again, the miss by Boston.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
The 3 is up. Here's Porzingis. Brown finds Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Porzingis. That one falls. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, one thing we know, Porzingis is fearless. He had no hesitation on what was a huge basket for them.
Bane against White. Here's Wells. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
Outside Holiday. Tatum a screen on Morant. Holiday from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The 3 from Bane. Tatum pulls it in. Boston with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Stolen by Bane. All by himself. Here's Wells. He goes up again. And the layup is up and in.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And it's Bane with the rebound. Fires the 3. No good that time. Good. So Memphis wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up for Doris Burke.
for both of these teams, Brent Barry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of... movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Gary Payton II is out there with Butler, and it's Green in at the 5. Here's Podziemski. No good on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And it goes down 2 points.
That's something you'd like to see more out of Jackson, making plays for others.
Pass to Podziemski. The tray. Payton, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And here is Bain. Going inside. Here's Edey over Green. Edey can't hit. Breaks since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Memphis. Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside, Edey, and he slams it one-handed.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Green, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Wells' shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Curry can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant. Sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Curry passes to Butler. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Wells passes to Jackson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Butler, and he lays it up and in.
Coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier two-way players in the league.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Guys, thanks. Well, Jimmy Butler is in the 5th stop of his NBA career. He'd been in a standoff with the Heat. As they hesitated to extend him at the number he desired, he knew there's going to be someone willing to pay up. And guys, I'm very interested to see how Butler fits in his new opportunity.
We'll continue to track that story. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Here's Podziemski. He has yet to score. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
The 9-foot shot. Outside Jackson. They set the screen to the paint. It's stolen by Green. Podziemski with it. Now defended by Bane. Payton can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Jackson passes to Bane. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Butler. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. Live from... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the center filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Bane. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Curry. Good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
To the middle. Here's Morant. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 8 points for John Morant.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the paint, here's Butler. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Butler. From the top of the key, he buries it. Butler's got 6.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
To the inside. A kick out to Bane. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
A moment now to see the numbers for Desmond Bane. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 23 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Morant.
Okay.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Stephen Curry. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. There's some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Butler dishes to Curry. Jackson against Butler. Comes up empty down low. Right side Bane. Here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Curry kicks to Payton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Peyton's got his second bucket tonight.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
Jackson from long range. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 6-point game. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. And that will conclude this long 7-game road trip. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Back to Pajemski. 5 on the clock. 16 feet away. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Curry.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Pass to Edey. Morant with the screen on Green. Edey. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. .46 seconds left here in the second. Curry with it. Now defended by Bane.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Curry kicks to Peyton. That 3 off the mark.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Peyton. Wells grabs the miss. A deep 3 from Bane. Oh, he got it to go.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
I think for Memphis, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Grizzlies.
And you look at the numbers.
And that about wraps it up.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Hield. Moody is out there with Kuminga. And it's Post in at the center position. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Now Eldama. Pass to Kennard. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Eldama gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Spencer, and he lays it straight in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the 3rd. And yes, it's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Up top, Pippen. Scoreless thus far. Here's Aldama, defended by Kuminga. Goes up, and Kuminga throws it down.
With some enthusiasm, Kuminga saw his chance to dunk it, and he took it.
Here's Kennard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Moody. Stephens pulls it in.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And the slam by Moody.
You can see more and more of that first team mentality developing with Kuminga looking for the teammate's best shot.
And here's Kennard. Nothing on the board. Basket counts.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Outside Pippen. Pass to Stephens. Offline from the top of the key. Warriors have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Moody with it. He's picked up by Pippen. They get the rebound. They kick out to Hield. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Aldama with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kennard on the wing. Covered by Hield. Kennard, the pass to Pippen. Plays it up and banks it in. Pippen's got his first basket.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Here's Hield. And that one is good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Right side, Pippen. Pass to Huff. And Aldama has it in the corner. Here's Huff. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Huff's got his second basket of the night.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how brilliant throwdown. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the... And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach.
Get there, the ball's moving.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah,
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
And he sinks the second.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a two-possession affair.
The kick outside to Butler. Inside. Poke loose. Morant with it. Curry meets him. Morant with the bucket.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Here's Payne. Green with the block. Butler sets a screen for Curry. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Curry. There's the triple. And the Warriors miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. It's Morant with the drive.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Looking to get it going. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside, Payne. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Butler feeling it out a bit. Curry finds Butler. Here he goes. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got 22 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Podziemski. On the wing, Payton. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
JT2 being a second-generation star, that comes with some challenges, but he's definitely his own man out there on the floor.
And both free throws good for Payton. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 7. Curry in the lane. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Releases. And that one's good. Morant. He's got 24. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And the strength of Bain helps him on the bounce.
The kick outside to Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Well, there's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Curry finds Green. Outside, Payton. Puts it up. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
How huge to have a big on the floor who can see the entirety of the court. The ball doesn't stop with Draymond Green.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:06 left to play here in the fourth. Down low, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edey. Morant outside. That one good for 2.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Golden State foul. Kuzminski. Second personal foul. 13 foul.
And the first one drops.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Morant. And the shot goes down. And the rejection by Jackson. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge,